Hello, and I'm glad to have you here. I have to apologize for being so late. I'm on my phone. I've been having tech issues. So let me just go on and get into the topic and we'll go from there. And I just bear with me. I'm sorry today is it's I guess tech day. So I'm going live from my phone. I got it to work. So that's what we're gonna do. So we were talking about, and I've got this thing on, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. So glad to have you here. As you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from and what you think about what we've been talking about over the last day. And we were talking about procrastination and what procrastination looked like and what could kind of cause procrastination. So today I wanted to go into some ways that can help you to not have to deal or stay in procrastination mode. So I have my notes down here and I'm just hoping that this is coming through. Anyway, so I'll keep going. If it doesn't work, then I will redo this again, another live, and hopefully my computer will cooperate. So as talking about three major ways to help you with procrastination. Now, one of them, and these are in no specific order, these are just different things that I have learned from my mentors and from research of things that will help you when you are having procrastination issues. So like number one, I've got deadlines. Make sure that you have deadlines set and what you want to do, what you want to accomplish within that period of time. And just having a deadline sometimes for me will help me to go on and do what it is that I'm supposed to do when I'm supposed to do it, even if it's hard, even if it's stressful. But I've got this deadline looming, and that kind of gives me a push to get out of being stuck. And then the other one that I have is uh, when you have like a big chunk of something that you're trying to do, and you're just overwhelmed by when you see that big chunk of work or chunk of whatever it is that you're doing. Sometimes it works better to break it down, make it easier, make it smaller, chunks like bite size instead of big mouthfuls. Make it bring it down to where it's bite size, and that way you can better be able to deal with it. I know when I read some people's posts or comments, and if it looks like a big brick, I can't read it. I've noticed as well when I'm reading books, and I do have some difficulty with reading books. I'm more of a listener than a or reader. I like doing Audible, and I like the books because I like to be able to underline and that kind of thing. But so I can remember certain things and I take notes. But it's one of those things with me where if I look at something and it's too long, then I tend to shy away. And I hope I'm holding the camera in my hand, so I'm hoping that it's not too floppy for you because not even going there. I'm not gonna. So let's just move on. But breaking things down in smaller bite-sized pieces really helps. What is it some people used to say all the time, and I finally think I got it, and they said, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that made sense to me, and it stuck with me, and it helps me too when I'm feeling overwhelmed or I've got too much on my plate, to break it down. And then the other thing is setting time limits of when you want to get things done. So you give yourself, okay, 15 minutes for this, 30 minutes for that. And I have been using my phone, I used to use an egg timer. I kind of like those better. I don't know if egg timer is the exact name, but the ones that you can just, that you keep in the kitchen where you're cooking, and you set timers on that. So I like to set a timer, and I'm just starting to do this because it does then stop me, from going overboard, and it helps me to maintain a certain way of doing it that's not going to cause me a lot of issues, that's going to help me to be able to get things done. So I like it because when it rings, then I know that I'm done, and I have to go on and move on. And sorry, I'm trying to keep this keep my ring light from showing. But anyway, so those are three things that I think can help you. So, and I'll repeat it again: deadlines. Make a deadline, set a deadline for what you have to accomplish. And that way, that has been helping a lot of people. It helps me. Uh, the other thing is breaking things down that seem like it's so big. Think of how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Make it, so that you can, in bite-sized chunks, small steps, baby steps. And then the last one was setting time limits so that you can be sure that you've set a time limit that you can stick with and that you can deal with. So basically, that is all I have for today. And we'll talk about something different tomorrow. But I wanted to make sure that hopefully this information was helpful for you, that it gives you something to do when you're feeling, because sometimes you may not know that you're overwhelmed. And when you finally clue into that you're overwhelmed because you're sitting at the computer or sitting with your laptop and you're not doing anything, or with your phone. And that, a lot of times when I get stuck is when I'm feeling overwhelmed, and it just helps me so much more to be able to do the things that I just mentioned. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope you have a good rest of your day wherever you are in the world. I am, again, very sorry for being late, coming on late, but I've just had some tech issues today, and I had tech issues last night with the phone, so I wasn't sure if it was going to work right, but it looks like it's bringing me through. So I will check this and make sure that you have the information that you need. And if not, then I'll redo this again, just so that you have the information to help you with procrastination, and the helps that you can use to break out of that and get unstuck. So basically, that is it. I'm not really seeing anything in the chat, and I know I forgot to introduce myself. Sorry, just a little stressed about my tech issues. My name, let me get that done. My name, for those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, is Cherie Woodard. And I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do it in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, lead generation, video marketing, as well as strategies and tips that are modern, updated, and trending. So that is what I do. And if you have any questions, message me if you want to go deeper about this, because I'm not sure how this is coming across to you. Message me, and I'm in Messenger. My platform that I'm primarily on is Facebook. So I'm going to go on and get out of here. Talk soon. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye now.